challenging the order of the additional director of Panchayat, which is passed on 2nd February 2026. Now that order was passed and thereafter corrigendum was issued on 9th of February 2026, against which we have filed a revision before the district court. Today the revision came up for hearing and the revisional court has been pleased to grant the stay of the demolition order as well as the stay of the additional director of Panchayat dated 2nd February 2026. So therefore the demolition is stayed till the next date of hearing, which is scheduled somewhere on when is the date? 23rd of February. The stay is granted till next date of hearing.
So there was another matter about this ED and Mr. Khosla.
No, there is no matter of ED against Mr. Khosla. There was one matter of ED. I believe that was against Luthra brothers. That was going on there. The guy was there sitting. There is no matter as far as Mr. Khosla. Mr. Surinder Kumar Khosla has filed another revision before the Sessions Court, challenging the order issuing proclamation against him. That proclamation issued against him was a surprise to him because he has always participated in the proceedings initiated by the police. Notice under section 35(3) was given to the police. He was represented before the police through his lawyers. His lawyers were there from the very date of the incident till 22nd or 23rd of January. The lawyers were present of Mr. Khosla, and whatever had to be done, we have done before the police. We have filed application before the police. But surprisingly, a proclamation notice was pasted on the door of Mr. Khosla. So we inquired why the proclamation notice was pasted on the door. We got the certified copy of the order whereby the proclamation notice was issued against Mr. Khosla, and against that order we have filed a revision, and that revision is fixed now on 23rd of this month for hearing.
So that there was this claim of police that he's absconding.
That is we don't know, but we are never absconding. Mr. Khosla, on that very same day, after filing the complaint before the police, and because of this news that was going on, and because of the incident, the gravity of the incident, he could not take it. He was under medical treatment. Every month, every 45 days, we have to travel back to India. This travel history is available. It is not that we have suddenly gone to UK. Considering the gravity of this incident, and because it was the premises, the birth where the fire incident happened, that premises he had purchased. That premises was mortgaged to EDC in the month of somewhere in March 2005. He has paid for it, and that structure was constructed by Pradeep Amankar and Sunil Dukar, and they themselves had mortgaged that structure to EDC. Mr. Khosla has paid huge amount of money to EDC, and Mr. Khosla has cleared the mortgage amount of Mr. Pradeep Amankar and Sunil Dukar. There is an agreement in favor of Mr. Khosla, and there are multiple litigations that are filed against this Pradeep Amankar and Sunil Dukar. Taking advantage of this situation, what this person, Pradeep Amankar, has done, he has said that Mr. Khosla has constructed this structure in the month of November 2023, and he has filed a complaint. Basically, we have not constructed the structure. My client has not constructed. My client has repaired some structures which he has acquired in 2004, and those structures were thereafter repaired and were made into shops. But we have never occupied those structures. Now, as far as when this demolition notice was issued, subsequently that agreement has not been renewed, and that agreement has expired in October 2024. So Mr. Khosla has no role to play. I don't know why the proclamation was issued against Mr. Khosla, but nevertheless, having proclamation issued, Mr. Khosla, police have done their part. We are also doing our part. We have also told the police what is the condition of Mr. Khosla, and everything is before the police. So that proclamation notice that is issued is under challenge, and we will see what we can do as far as that notice is concerned. We have exercised our legal remedies, and we'll see what is the end result of it.
सो ज्याची प्रॉपर्टी जी आशिल्ली ही सिवील मॅटर आशिल्ली चालू, तरी आसतना खोसला जे प्रॉपर्टीचे ओनर आसा अशें ते म्हणटात, तेंच्यांनी तरी आसतना ती लिसार कशी दिवं शकता लुथरा ब्रदर्साक?
आम्ही लीज करूंक ना, हे याद दवरना. देर इज अ डिस्टिंक्शन बिटवीन लीज एंड लीव एंड लायसन्स अग्रीमेंट. लीज म्हणटा तो कितें आसा, तो आख्खो तुजो इंट्रस्ट म्हणटा तूं ट्रान्सफर करूंक शकता. आमी तशी लीज करूंक ना. वॉट वी हॅव डन इज वी हॅव गिवन द युजरी रायट्स इन फेवर ऑफ this person. We have only rented out the premises via leave and license agreement.
Though
Distinction.
Though there was a
Lease
civil
and
matter
leave and license
going on,
Huh?
though the civil matter was going on that same
Yes,
property.
So there was no stay on us.
Okay.
There was no any order against us not to
Lease.
deal with that property. Now since the property we have acquired, we have paid money for the property. We have paid huge money for that property to Mr. Amankar and Sunil Dukar. Plus we have cleared the mortgage with the EDC. Now you should understand, EDC will not mortgage something illegal. So now these persons, Pradeep Amankar and Sunil Dukar, I don't know why they filed the complaint saying that Mr. Khosla has done the construction. When they were indicted in magistrate inquiry report, they themselves came out with one sort of a document that they themselves had filed a complaint somewhere in 2004 with regards to this construction. 2004. So from 2004, what they were doing, and suddenly now they come and say that we have done the construction. So additional director of Panchayat has not examined that part of it. Where we are under an agreement. If someone has done an illegal construction, that person is responsible. He has to compensate us.
Yes.
In fact, so therefore this is our point. Our case has not been considered by additional director of Panchayat. That is what we have submitted before the court, and the court has granted. Upon hearing arguments, court has granted the stay. Another important aspect I want to tell is this additional director of Panchayat, Ms. Siddhi Halankar, who was there and who has been suspended. Now, when this order was passed, as a natural course, we have to file an appeal to protect our rights. So we filed an appeal. Immediately the stay was not granted to us. That is very important, kindly note that. She issued notice to the Panchayat. She said, no, I am not granting you a stay, I am issuing a notice. So once the notice was issued, Panchayat was supposed to file a reply. Panchayat has not come before the director of Panchayat. And therefore, I have pressed thereafter for stay, and the stay has been granted. And from Mr. Khosla's side, there has not been any delay as far as decision of this matter. We have been prompt. We have been attending the matters from time to time with the director, before the director of Panchayat. So therefore, there has been no delay. And now, what the director of Panchayat did was, since this tragedy, fire tragedy, he hurriedly disposed of the matter without even considering our application, without even considering our document. He says, where is the legality of the structure? I am saying, to whom you are supposed to question the legality of the structure? Should we answer where is the legality of the structure, or should that concerned person who filed the complaint and who has constructed that particular restaurant? And they again say that there is a salt pen. I never see a single document produced by the Panchayat to show that it is a salt pen. When you see that structure, there is no salt pen there. It is a lake. So I fail to understand on what basis and what rationale this director of Panchayat has passed an order. But having passed an order, we have exercised a remedy, we have filed a revision, and today the court, after hearing us, has given us a stay.
So you too blame the Panchayat also?
What is that you have done? First of all, who has done the illegal construction? And what is the illegal construction? You have to identify, you have to keep the nature of the structures, you have to keep the dimensions of the structure. Today you say, the complainant say there is a discotheque. If you see the demolition order, there is no discotheque. There is no discotheque there in the demolition order. In the show cause notice, they say something around some 6 numbers of structure, some shops. They don't know how many shops. That too also they have not stated as to how many shops are there.
So you have also cited that there is no inspection.
Yes, the inspection report as on 2nd February 2026 was not placed before the Panchayat. So if they have conducted some sort of an inspection, my client should have been present there. My client should have signed that inspection report, and that inspection report should have been furnished to my client. In my reply, right from beginning we have taken a stand that no